So yeah, my name is Tamika. I am based out of Tampa, Florida, and I have had a tax business. I've been in the tax industry, have my business now for going on 7 years. So it's been some time. I just have one location. So just one location in Tampa. Right now, I feel like that's enough for me, but over the years, maybe it'll expand. Oh my goodness. Bandit signs, dropping them at 2 in the morning, flyers. I've done ads in newspapers, which I don't even, no one reads the newspaper anymore. So I've done it all. Everything that I can think of that I thought would work, I've done it. But what I started to realize, what caught my interest with you all is even if you're sitting at a stoplight, no one is looking at signs on the side of the road anymore. Everyone's in their phones. So the best way for me to profit and scale my business would be through social media. So that's what originally caught my eyes to you guys and tried to kind of tap into that market. How did I find out? I think it was a Instagram ad, if I'm not mistaken. It was an Instagram ad. I signed up for it, and what was so awesome with you guys made sure I was on that that initial the what do you call it, Zoom call or whatever you guys did, and it was great because that same kind of follow-up process that you did to get me on the phone call and Zoom call was the exact follow-up process that was used with my clients. So it's like I kind of got to see you guys in action, how the process worked, and ultimately that's what got new clients in my door. I wouldn't say necessarily fears. I wanted to hear you guys out and see exactly what it was you had to offer. I guess I don't want to call it a fear. My whole thing was, okay, how much is it? That's what I was saying. Like, what do I have to spend? What is it? But I will say that it was worth it. For me, with trying to do taxes and market and do all that same time, I had to scale it. I couldn't do it all myself, so. I got roughly at least between 100 to 150 customers through your marketing, which I would have never gotten by myself. So it was definitely worth it. Yeah. Honestly, with you guys' program, I was able to focus more on making money in the office, which was, my ultimate goal. I can't be like Superwoman every tax season. I had to switch it up. Yeah, I pretty much, I reached out whenever I had a question. And I'm sure you guys know that. But what I will say is, you guys got back to me in timely manner. There was no real hiccups. I mean, I think we had a hiccup with, Facebook and whatever their whole terms and conditions are, but, we got through that smoothly. Social media is the way of the world right now, and if you're anything like me, like I said, I'm computer illiterate. I'm not that great at it. So being a business owner, one of the biggest things is to be able to scale your business, especially as you grow, right? And marketing is a big part of any business, honestly, and dealing with you guys who are experts at it, who even if you come across a roadblock or, Facebook decides to cancel all your ads, you're you guys are on top of it. You make sure the problem is solved, and it's a great business to work with. I thoroughly enjoyed you guys. You guys were awesome, very professional, very quick-witted on your toes, and I would do it again, and I would recommend it to anyone. I'm so excited. Yeah, no, I'm excited. You guys did a really good job. Great job.
tell you 100 customers easily came from what came in.
I got roughly at least between 100 to 150 customers through your marketing, which I would have never gotten by myself.
I'm just thankful I hired you guys. I believed in you guys. I'm very thankful, and I had a success. 30%. I scaled my business by 30%.
The numbers they do speak for themselves. We definitely we saw about 22-25%.
I want to say we grossed maybe between $12,000 to $15,000.
I know a good 20-30% of our new customers that comes in came from the marketing.
I think we had gotten 40 clients.
I probably ended out the season with something like 600 or 700 leads or something like that. And I converted like 20% of those.
You guys have done a tremendous job. We've seen our numbers grow astronomically.
I was very impressed with my results. I got a ton of leads.
If you're looking for a way to generate new business during the tax season and to get a buzz going in the early season of tax season, your program is definitely the way to go.
You give 150% more than what I paid for. And I mean, I can't say that enough, and I'll say that to anybody anytime.
It's a great place to put your money for marketing. Make sure that you're ready for it. The return. It's not a joke.
I just can't wait to get started for next season again.
My name is H. Alexander. I've been in the income tax industry for 10 years now, and I currently operate 6 tax offices. We've done several things, mostly like guerrilla type marketing, direct to consumer. I'm in a pretty heavy foot traffic area, so we do a lot of flyering right there in front of the locations. Some direct mail stuff and some text messaging stuff. So the first, I would say, year that I tried to do some media marketing on my own, it collapsed. You're like, all right, next year, you just put it in the back of your mind that next year I'm going to find a professional to help me with this. But it definitely happens. It was a tremendous, the amount of leads that came in. I think I probably ended out the season with something like 600 or 700 leads or something like that. And I converted like 20% of those. And my part of it, definitely you have to do your part of it. Your job is to get me the lead, which you do. Their job is to get me to the interaction with these customers, which you did. I think you exceeded my expectations, far exceeded, I would say. Yeah, so I did run my team through. I ran them through what it looked like last year, and I ran them through some of the materials that you had, the training materials you had in our portal that you created for us. And I told them what our expectations was. And everybody has their own managing style. My managing style is I tell people what I'm paying for something, because oftentimes when someone you got to figure, you hire someone, you're paying them $15, $16, $17 an hour, and in their mind, they don't understand the cost of this campaign. So I tell them, this is why I'm spending X, Y, and Z. I'm expecting this results. So, you couple that with the training that you have in the portal, and now it gives. And if you hired the right person, they actually will care about what you told them and what you trained them. And those two things together will lead to success in this program. Absolutely. For many reasons. I'm not saying it just because Ball Deep is a friend of mine. No, but this is the way how people interact now. This is the way how people like to be to to be spoken to. Or that's the conversation they like to have now. They like to. No one wants to on that initial solicitation. They prefer to be reached to online because they feel like it's happening on their terms when they want it, versus you shoving something in front of their face or you calling them out the blue or something like that. They it's happening on their terms. They feel comfortable about it, and it's intricate. And unless you're going to spend the time, and if you so choose to, buy Baldeep's course and figure out how to do it yourself. I personally, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, I think real business people know when to outsource stuff and when to do it themselves. And if you have the time and the energy to do it yourself, great. But if you really truly want to have success on a grand scale, you pay a professional to do it. And Baldeep's operation is top notch.
Tell you 100 customers easily came from what came in.
I got roughly at least between 100 to 150 customers through your marketing, which I would have never gotten by myself.
I'm just thankful I hired you guys. I believe in you guys. I'm very thankful, and I had a success. 30%. I scaled my business by 30%.
The numbers they do speak for themselves. We definitely saw about 22, 25%.
I want to say we gross maybe between $12,000 to $15,000.
I know a good 20-30% of our new customers that comes in came from the marketing.
I think we had gotten 40 clients.
I probably ended up the season with something like 600 or 700 leads or something like that, and I converted like 20% of those.
You guys have done a tremendous job. We've seen our numbers grow astronomically.
And I was very impressed with my results. I got a ton of leads.
If you're looking for a way to generate new business during the tax season and to get a buzz going in the early season of tax season, your program is definitely the way to go.
You give 150% more than what I paid for. And I mean, I can't say that enough, and I'll say that to anybody, anytime.
It's a great place to put your money for marketing. Make sure that you're ready for it. The return. It's not a joke.
I just can't wait to get started for next season again.